My fellow citizens, my name is Gabriel Njimibot, an African immigrant running for Congress to represent Maryland's District 4 on a Democratic ticket. This year's election will be the most consequential election in the history of politics in our country. The 118th Congress has so far been one of the most chaotic and dysfunctional Congress this nation has ever seen, largely because of the self-interest of those who've elected into Congress and the millions of dollars in donations they've collected from special interest groups and big corporations. In this coming election, it is critical that we elect into Congress a candidate who can better articulate the issues that ordinary people like nurses, janitors, students and teachers, correctional officers, truck drivers, and our seniors, the immigrant population, those who suffer from mental health and drug addiction. It is my belief that the laws that affect this middle class and everyone struggling below the poverty belt in our nation should not be made by the wealthy nor the famous. It should be made by ordinary people like you and I. And I am that candidate because I have lived it and I have seen it all. I lived it before I immigrated from Africa to these United States when I was raised by parents who sacrificed everything and never had a chance to see the walls of an elementary school, but believed that their children could achieve their own dreams. I saw it with the employers in this country who welcomed and jump-started me with a job that paid me a minimum wage to get ahead. I see it in the immigrants who flee tyranny, war, and hunger to come to this magnificent mosaic that's America. And I see it in the same immigrants who wait patiently for 5 years and 10 years just to get a work permit and become a US citizen, even though they are eager to work and to vote to fulfill their American dream. I see it in the correctional officers, firefighters, nurses who work 16 hours straight, not because they want to, but because they have to, in order to save money for retirement and college tuition for their children and their grandchildren. I see it in the teachers who use their own money to buy school supplies for their students, and the students who work 2 jobs to make extra money for lunch. I see it in the veterans who fought for and some died for this country, holding signs on street corners that says, "I don't have food to eat or a place to stay." I see it in our women whose rights are under constant attack and threatened every single day in our country. And I see it as a young man who came to this country when he was 26 with $100 on him, with a dogged belief of what is possible about America. He started cleaning dishes at a seafood restaurant, manned security outpost, saved up money to become an IT systems analyst, published 5 books, became an entrepreneur, obtained a law degree with the help of student loans, raised a family of 3 children, and now running for the United States Congress to serve the people and give back to the country that has made him who he is today. America should not let the struggling middle class continue to struggle. While we fight every single day to put food on the table and send our own children to a struggling educational system, the wealthy members of Congress are paying their 4th, 5th, and 6th mortgages. This district school system has an 8% proficiency in math, a 24% proficiency in reading, and a 76% graduation rate I am not taking an 8% chance on math, a 24% chance on reading, and a 76% chance on graduation for my child. And because I am not accepting this for my own children, I will not take this chance on all the children in this district, because they matter to me even if they're not my children. Same thing with crime. While the Super PAC sponsored members of Congress live in affluent, safe communities, our district ranks second in crime in the entire state of Maryland. Folks, we can no longer settle for the status quo. We can do better. After all, we are the United States of America. But all these will depend on who you vote on May 14th of 2024. I believe that I am your candidate of choice because you are the ones that have funded this grassroots campaign by digging into your savings with $5 and $10 and $25 in donations. I am forever grateful. Thank you so much. I look forward to serving you in the United States Congress. Make sure you go out to vote early by mail from May 2nd through May 9th and on the primaries on May 14th. God bless you, and God bless these United States of America.